how to refine our emotions. Don't we all enjoy watching movies? No matter how tragic the climax is, whenever we come out of watching the movie, we all have the feeling of being entertained and being happy and fresh. One of the main reasons why this happens is no matter how much drama, tragedy, sadness, happiness, emotional highs and lows are involved, but there is always this feeling of freshness. The main reason why this happens is because we are always a witness to whatever is happening in the movie. We are observing from a distance, and we do not let whatever is happening in the movie enter within us or really disturb anything that is there stable and calm within us. And that is the reason why we are really able to enjoy watching the movie and really come out very fresh and active. Now, what if we were able to translate this very process in each and every interaction of our life? In all circumstances, in all our conversations, in all of our relationships, there will not be any scope of any conflict. There will not be any scope of any disturbance. While this sounds very good, but how do we do it? So we can really achieve this by following a very basic 3-step process to be able to do this. Step number 1, stepping back. Stepping back not just outwardly or externally, but also internally taking a step back from the tendency of immediately responding or immediately reacting to any situation, but rather going deep within us to a space that is much vaster, space that is able to provide us a wider perspective. So the very first step, we take a step back and go inwards. Step number 2, observe. Now this observation need not be external, but really an internal observation as well. Observing what is going on within us, observing what is going on within the person in front of us, observing what is really happening behind the scenes in this situation. And once we are able to look at things from this view without analyzing, without judging, but from a space that is much behind and from the core of what the root cause of the situation is, that is how the observation needs to happen. Just like we were witnessing the movie, in a very similar way, just witness all that is going on around you. Step number 3, respond. Once we have followed step number 1 and 2 correctly, we are in a state of inner peace and stability. And that is the space from which our response should emerge. From a space of love, from a space that really encompasses all that everybody wants, that is really inclusive of what we think versus what the situation demands. And that is the only time when we should really respond. As our heart space is purified more and more, purified of all the degradations of desire and all the remnant emotions that persist within us, the truest emotions within us emerge. And that emergence is the soul and is the basis for the complete and true transformation of our being. And once this transformation starts happening, slowly and slowly our movement towards the light also happens. Our soul really seeks to break all the external ties and spread its wings into the highest realms of love, delight, and peace. It really strives to break through all the barriers that exist. And talking about emotions, love is really the queen of emotions. And once we are able to respond, react, and address to each and every situation by a space that is full of infinite love, there is nothing that cannot happen. There is nothing that can ever go wrong. And with a little prayer, may we offer all of our love from the deepest and truest space within us to each other. Thank you so much.